I tell you, women are some funny creatures, huh? You hear about that split between Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt? Can somebody tell me something? What is it about these Hollywood broads that they can't have their own kids anymore? Or if they do have their own kids, they have to then supplement those kids with adopted kids. Used to be you only adopted kids when you couldn't have your own. Now you got people virtue signaling left and right. Look at me. Look at me. I can adopt kids from the third world. I'm so charitable and lovely. Love me. Love me. It just gets on my nerves. If you can have your own kids, have your own kids. There's a lot of people out there that can't have their own kids. Let them adopt the kids, okay? You don't need to adopt all the freaking kids, all right? Just annoys me. Get your own kids. You can have your own kids. Anyway, so Angelina Jolie, she adopted a bunch of kids when she was with that Brad Pitt. I think she has her own kids as well. It's so odd. So it turns out this broad wants him back. What's up with that? She wants Brad Pitt back. I mean, I can understand, she went out into the dating market, found that nobody wanted her old shriveled ass, because, she's 43, like that Charlize Theron who thinks she's, the cream of the crop. No. You're the old, smelly, out-of-date condensed milk that when you pop the top, it's like, woo, that's gone bad. Yeah, so Angelina Jolie wants Brad Pitt back so they can be a family again. So she's dragging out their divorce. Oh, this cunt. You gotta love it, right? That the manipulative nature of women. So first she says she wants to divorce him. And now she's making the divorce hell so he'll just figure, well, it's easier to stay with her. Wow. That's just wow. Would you want somebody to stay with you just because you're making their life a living hell and staying with them will, at least in the short term, make your life less of a living hell. But, for the next 30, 40 years, you'll have to live with them. Yeah, talk about a slow death. Oh, my God. I would I'd tell her to go fuck herself. Nobody else wants to. Yeah. So Jolie filed for divorce in September of 2016. Was it that long ago and they're still married? She still hasn't divorced his ass. She's drug it out for more than 2 years now. What's wrong with this broad? Hey, sweetheart, what's wrong with you? Don't you get it? It's over. Isn't she the one that filed for divorce, by the way? I love this. She files for divorce from him, and now she doesn't want to be divorced. What is this, like some kind of game? Was she just playing a game or something? What is she doing? Okay, so the Hollywood star is married in 2014. Well, that's a short marriage. After being together for 8 years. Wow, Brad, you should have stayed a single, pal. They were locked in a bitter custody battle over their 6 children. I think 4 of which are friggin' adopted. After reaching a deal in November, Britain's The Sun claimed Thursday the actress has had a change of heart over the split. Imagine that. Probably whatever backup dude she had, well, he decided he wasn't so into her. The tabloid also claimed Pitt 55 isn't interested in a reconciliation and just wants things settled. Wow. That's not going to go well. That's not going to go well, especially since the media has reported that she wants him back. Now she's going to be humiliated. Now she's really got to take him to the cleaners in retribution for him not wanting her back. It's crazy. Bitch, you're the one who filed for divorce. So it's been 2.5 years since Angelina Jolie filed for divorce from Brad Pitt. And as the former couple continue to hammer out the legal details of their split, The Sun claimed that Jolie has had a change of heart. Touting an exclusive, The Sun quotes an anonymous source who told the tabloid, Angelina's made it clear to Brad that she wants to be back in a relationship with him. I don't understand who thinks she's a good-looking broad. I saw her in that one crappy movie, Wanted, which was about those fucking assassins who could bend the fucking course of bullets. What a fucking stupid movie. And she was an assassin. Yeah, right. Skinny little 110-pound broad. She couldn't assassinate a fucking mouse. And, yeah. I saw her. She did a nude scene in that movie where you saw her ass. She doesn't have an ass. There's no ass. It's just this flat. It's like, yeah, there's no butt there. Why would I want to be with you? You have no ass. Those breasts are fake, I think. And she got an implants. Yeah, she's not a bad-looking broad, but those eyes are bizarre. And she has really weird big eyes like fucking Alita from that Battle Angel movie. I don't like her. Never liked her. She always seemed like an uptight, hoity-toity broad to me. Pass. Pass. But I guess she's, she's someone that Brad likes. I guess, yeah, he's her taste. Ugh. No, thank you. No, thank you. Anybody out there feel like letting me know what you think about this split? Feel free to Skype me at The Realist Philosopher. That's The Realist Philosopher. No more call-in number. You can't call the show anymore. Ooh, nobody was calling the show anyway. Everybody that's contacted me was serious, was using Skype. All right, so, yeah. What was he thinking? What was he thinking, marrying her? So the actress, according to the report, is dragging out the divorce negotiations in hope of a reconciliation. She would like them to be a family again and doesn't seem capable of moving on. What a loser. Woo, she's a loser. How pathetic are you? A dude don't want you, but you're still hanging around trying to get him. You're pathetic. That's why she's making it so difficult for Brad with every detail of the divorce. Oh, I hate women like this. She's so manipulative. I'm surprised he's not the one that broke off the fucking marriage. Jesus Christ. Why would he marry this broad? What's wrong with him? Yeah. The newspaper goes on to report that Pitt isn't interested in getting back together with his ex, but does want to maintain an amicable relationship. Good luck with that. Good luck with that after spurning her with every detail. So, yeah, amicable. That ain't going to be amicable. And not after you blew her off. The Sun's source stated he just wants it all settled. In reality, this could have been over a year ago, but she won't let go. Why isn't the court... Whenever a woman wants a divorce, it's like stamp, stamp, stamp. Oh, it's Sithanad. All right. Hello. Hello, Sith.
Hello, how are you, sir?
I'm okay. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm fine. I've been hearing and watching your videos with those nasty idiots. Let's just say that.
Oh, okay. The trolls?
Yeah,
okay.
Nasty idiots. Yeah, what a waste of time.
Yeah, it's pathetic, really. And I mean, I know they are probably from the Reddit forum or something. I don't understand that. If you're on Reddit, on like that, one of those Reddits, I think I know the one I posted on. This show is primarily for men because, the wit, the humor, it appeals most to men, plus the analysis, logic, reason. Those things don't appeal to women too much. They like The View, right? A bunch of fat women sitting around a table talking about how bad Cheeto Man is. That's what women like. So this show is primarily for men, and I'm trying to help men. And why would men, well, boys, I think, but either way, call in and, ruin the ability for other people to call in? I don't get it.
They're like chimps. They want to make fun of people. They're just nasty, evil things. That's all.
One of them called and tried to order a pizza. That's kind of funny. I mean, I wouldn't mind it so much if I was just sitting at home and not doing a show. But it's like, hey, come on, man. I'm trying to do a live stream here. Why are you trying to ruin that? But it's not a big deal. Again, you've listened to the show. You know that the only people who've called in that are serious about talking, they had Skype. They didn't use a phone anyway. So it's no big loss.
Yeah, of course.
So what do you think about this Angelina Jolie thing? She wants Brad back.
Yeah, Angelina Jolie is not so Jolie, which means beautiful. She is just an old hag now.
Yeah, 43.
So, yeah, she's 43, but she has no breasts. She has fake breasts.
Right.
She got rid of her breasts because she thought she had some kind of breast cancer that had begun in her early age because I think her mother had breast cancer. She's crazy.
Yeah, who divorces Brad Pitt anyway? What are you out of your mind? You're not going to get a better looking guy. I mean, as far as guys go, I don't think he's like he's the one all women talk about when they're talking about the best looking guys. Who divorces him? Obviously, this.
Well,
go ahead.
He's a good looking guy. He's a 10 out of 10. He has money. He's worth hundreds of millions of dollars.
Yeah, and he doesn't beat her up. What more do you want?
And he's a nice guy. I think he's a nice guy. That's why.
Yeah, I've heard that he's a nice guy. I have never heard anything bad about him. I've never heard anybody say anything untowards about him. Everything I've heard says he's a decent guy.
Well, I think she's crazy.
Yeah, she's
the way
crazy.
she behaves.
Yeah, now I know that he had a problem with alcohol, but from what I understand, he kind of got that under control. And I don't see how she thinks she can do better. This is what I don't understand. Women seem to have this disconnect from reality these days, especially broads her age. What was she thinking? Did she really think she'd find better? She's got a lot of baggage. 6 kids? 6 kids and she's 43. I don't care how good you look, sweetheart, or how much money you make. Unless the guy is a surfer mimbo who doesn't have a job and is a loser, and he actually therefore cares about how much money you have, he's not interested in you because the currency that you bring to the table, your looks, your sexual marketplace value, your body, they're all shot. And you got 6 kids and an ex-husband who's Brad Pitt. You can't compete with that. Yeah, good luck.
I have an idea.
What's that? What?
Maybe she can get with Charlize Theron and they can finger each other.
They're both the same age, you know.
Yes.
Can you believe that Charlize Theron? I mean, she must have some balls between her legs, I think. Maybe she's a tranny. I don't know. But she's got some fucking balls. Remember, she goes on and says, she goes on the news and in the newspaper, they're talking about how she's saying, men just need to man up and grow a pair and approach me.
Yeah.
Bitch,
like
who are you?
Crap.
Yeah, really, she's got kids too. She's got kids too. Yeah, you know what the really scary part is? She's even, well, I don't think she's scarier than Angelina, because Angelina is so delusional she'd divorce Brad Pitt and think she can find better at 43 with 6 kids. But I think that Charlize Theron has some baggage too. She's 43, she's got 2 kids, and she's never been married. That's major red flag. You need to avoid that like the plague, my friend. Single mothers, I don't care how wealthy she is. If she's a single mother and she's proud of that fact, she's got issues.
Well, almost all good-looking guys. Yeah, Ben Affleck. Jennifer Garner divorced him.
Well, now he had some issues, if I recall. He was like he's like a really bad alcoholic. He's like really big time alcoholic. But I wonder why. Dealing with her, I bet she's a real pain in the ass. I bet she's a high maintenance broad. You know, people always talk about how bad the guys are, but what about the women? Who drove him to be an alcoholic? I find it hard to believe that she had no hand in it, that she didn't contribute to the stress in his life.
Like you said, women have no virtue now, except their looks and their pussy.
Right.
What they can offer, I mean, it's nothing more than kids and a pussy.
It's very sad. Women used to have virtues. They used to offer something to the man, and they would be there to support him. Nowadays, if he stumbles or falls, she'll just kick him while he's down. Get up! Get up, motherfucker! You need to make me some more resources, some more money! You're a drunk? Oh, you son of a bitch! I'm not going to help you or support you or be understanding. Get out of here! Get out! I want to divorce you! There's no stand by your man anymore. That's for sure. Oh, boy.
That's very sad because I've been hearing stories on some forums, and women that are married with old guys, because he has heart problems, they want to get rid of him and go and fuck other guys. So women have no compassion.
Yeah, and the funny thing... Go ahead.
Have compassion. Men have compassion. I think love is linked to real men. Real men love, and women only use that love for resources. That's all.
Well, you also have to remember that women, you know, their ability to pair bond is directly linked to how many sexual partners they've had. And it used to be that women wouldn't have sex until they got married. So it used to be that women would actually pair bond with a man. So they could actually love him. Nowadays, though, before a woman gets married, she thinks it's necessary to go through this gauntlet of cocks. You know, the gauntlet of cocks, 100 different challenges. Each challenge is a different size cock, and so you know they feel it's their obligation to sleep with as many men as possible. Cause got to be like a man, says feminism, and before you know it, she can't pair bond anymore, and now all she really cares about is the resources.
It's because men are lying this. I've been talking to some weak guys that I see around me. They think that women and men are equal. That's why. So they let women fuck Chad, Tyrone, Abdul, Ahmed, whatever. You know, they have no standards themselves. Yeah. That's why.
That's scary. That's very, very scary. I'm looking at pictures of Brad Pitt here and his wife at the airport. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I see a Chinese kid, 2 Chinese kids, a black kid, and 3 blonde kids. Oh my God! Rainbow coalition here. Jesus Christ! Fuck me. That's too many. That not only is that
multiculturalism.
Yeah,
that's why.
Yeah. No wonder their marriage didn't work. So she's a feminist.
Yes, she is.
Well,
very rabid.
Well, there you go. That's why he's not interested in her anymore. Ladies, don't be a feminist if you want to have a long-term, stable relationship. That's the lesson of the day. Mm-hmm.
For example, the actress that played the girlfriend of Aquaman.
Her! The one that beat up Johnny Depp? That cunt?
Yeah.
Oh, I hate her. Yeah. She looks so pretty and demure and agreeable on screen. And, well, she's not that agreeable. She's kind of a cunt on screen, too. But, oh, no, she wouldn't harm a fly. She's so pretty. Yeah, until she gets the fucking hammer and whacks you in the fucking head because you got home late.
You divorced her ass.
Yeah, do you know what really pissed me off, though? She was accusing him of beating her as a way of distracting from the fact that she was the one beating him.
Crazy feminists. They are everywhere now in Hollywood.
Yeah. They're everywhere. That's the problem. That's part of why I got out of the West. And the other reason was, other reasons, it's beside the point. But that's one of the reasons, yeah. Western women are nuts. If you date or marry a Western woman, you are a blue-pilled idiot. You need to wake up, swallow the red pill, see reality for what it is, and don't marry these bitches.
Well, I have sad news. I've been talking to Asian women. They are the same.
Oh yeah.
They're extremely narcissistic. They want to manipulate men with their looks. So I think the best is to pump and dump or stay a bachelor. That's what I think.
Sounds good to me, buddy. Well, thank you for calling in, man. It's nice hearing from you.
Thank you very much. Have a nice
day. Yeah.
Have a nice
All right, take
evening.
care.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, that was Sith, a longtime fan. Yeah, I'm looking at the multicultural coalition here. Yeah, she wants to bring the world together with her fucking kids. Great. All right, ruin their fucking lives, why don't you? Now here's a picture later on. Okay, Jolie has been spotted out and about with her 6 kids. Maddox, age 17, who looks maybe Korean. Pax 15. What's with these names? Why is it that these hippy-dippy fucking feminist bros always choose the weirdest names? I guess because, you know, normal names in America would be evil, cis, white people. Maddox. Couldn't you name him John or Harry? William, perhaps? Matthew? Oh, no! Those are all evil white people names. And Matthew's from the Bible. Ooh, those evil whiteys. No. Pax. What the fuck kind of name is Pax? P-A-X. Pax. Isn't that part of the title of a fucking movie? What was that movie? K-Pax with Kevin Spacey, the boy diddler? That was actually not a bad movie. And the book was pretty good, too. The book was obviously better than the movie. Who names a kid Pax? That's not even a word. Zahara? Isn't that the name of a video game or some shit? Zahara? I don't understand. Why? Oh, this is fucking crazy, man. This is so crazy. I'm going to name my kids some weird shit so they can get made fun of and beat up at school. Huh? Yeah, that's great. Yeah. Yeah, Sith is right. Women don't have compassion. Well, they certainly don't have empathy. If you had empathy, you wouldn't give your kids these weird names. Shiloh, 14. Zara, 14. Shiloh, 12. And 10-year-old twins Knox and Vivian. Oh, well, there's one normal name in there. I guess, Vivian. It's kind of pretentious, but anyway. In January, Julie, 43, and Brad Pitt, 55. I know he was drunk, but he looks pretty good for 55. We're pretty close in age. I still look better than him, except I'm fat now, but my face looks better. But then again, Brad Pitt, again, he's an alcoholic, so that don't help the facial features. We're seen meeting together twice at attorneys' offices in Beverly Hills as they work on the details of their divorce. I hope you don't get remarried, Brad. I hope you learned your lesson from this. It was previously announced in November they had agreed on a custody arrangement. Yeah. Nope. Nope. She's going to drag this out for another couple of years because she knows she can't find better. She finally realized that in the past two and a half years, trying to date. Nobody wants me. Well, I can always go back to Brad because I'm so wonderful. If you were so fucking wonderful, you'd be able to find somebody else and you wouldn't need to fucking hang around fucking Brad and try to get him to take you back. So meanwhile, it's claimed in March that Pitt and Jolie had requested a court to make them legally single again, even though their divorce hasn't been finalized. Gossip said the exes both wanted to get on with their lives, but now the actor and actress who fell for it, now she wants to, yeah, we know that. So they fell for each other on the set of the movie Mr. and Miss Smith. I never saw that movie. Looked like crap to me. And they were together for 8 years before tying the knot. Bad idea. In her divorce filing 2 years ago, Jolie cited irreconcilable differences, meaning, he's getting old. I'm still hot. I'm bored. I can find some new cock. No. No. Reality doesn't work that way, sweetheart. And sought primary custody of their children. Oh, what a bitch. What a bitch. 3 of whom are the couple's biological children and 3 of whom are adopted. Her decision triggered a bitter custody dispute during which Brad was investigated and cleared of child. Oh, this is great! She accused him of child abuse. Wow. Boy, this chick has balls. No wonder he didn't want to be with her. She's probably a tranny, too. With big fucking balls between her legs. She accused him of child abuse so that she could get sole custody. It was not true. She knew it wasn't true, but she used it just as a tactic. But, that's not a big deal. You should take me back. She out of her fucking mind? What a cunt. You threw me under the bus and accused me of child abuse, even though I've never touched these kids. But somehow you think I would want you back? So Pitt was previously married to Friends star Jennifer Aniston. He should have stayed with her. At least she had an ass. Fucking, this bitch has no ass. Jolie had 2 previous marriages. 2? Yeah, Brad must not be too bright. I'm guessing his IQ is around 100. He's average IQ, maybe. He's got his looks. He's a good actor. Yeah. It doesn't take a high IQ to play make-believe, right? You remember when you were kids running around playing fucking cowboys and Indians? Do kids do that anymore? I don't know, but when I was a kid, we played World War II. And, you'd have the German soldiers and you would have fucking, the Americans and shit. I think I was always the American. You'd slather on the fucking green and black shit on your face to camouflage. Wear my dad's old fucking Marine uniform and shit and go out and play fucking soldier. Yeah, that's all it is. Kids can do that. Kids ain't too bright. Come on, anybody can play make-believe. That's all actors are. They play make-believe for a living. So he's not too smart, obviously. I'm not saying if you're an actor you can't be intelligent, but he's clearly not. I mean, she was already married twice. Jesus Christ, pals. You should figure something out there. She's the common denominator there. She's been married twice. Neither of those marriages, neither of them worked out. But you're thinking there's no red flags? Really? She was married to Lee Miller from 96 to 99 and Billy Bob Thornton 2000 to 2003. They weren't even long marriages. It's not like she proved she could stick it out through the thick and the thin. I mean, both of them lasted 3 years. Both lasted 3 years. Your marriage lasted 2. Didn't it occur to you she's got baggage, dude? That she's fucked up in the head if she can't make 2 marriages work? Oh, boy. And now she wants him back. She's finally hit the wall. She's hit reality. I can't keep trading up. I mean, Brad Pitt's about the best you're going to do, honey. He's the fucking tippy top, as AOC likes to say. He's the tippy top of the sexual marketplace. He's worth hundreds of millions of fucking dollars, I think. He's the best looking guy on the fucking planet. Women would just, you know how many women would just sleep with him automatically, immediately? This guy could walk up to 9 out of 10 women and they'd probably spread their legs for him. And you wanted to divorce him, even though he didn't beat you. He didn't beat the kids, even though you tried to say that so you could get custody. He's a decent guy, and you left him. Oh, I'm feeling restless. That's really what it is. That irreconcilable difference bullshit. That's when women are feeling restless and starting to think that the grass might be greener on the other side of that fence. Which I can't see through, but I'm guessing that grass might be greener. I got nice, beautiful, lush grass here. So lush and so thick that if I jumped 6 feet and landed on my back, I wouldn't get hurt. It's that lush. But I could do better. What a dummy. You're finding out different now, ain't you, honey? I love it. I love it when these broads are brought down to earth and they have to face reality. No, you really can't do better. You really can't. Oh, well. Too little, too late, honey. Now she wants him back. You did too much to this guy. You did too much. It's unbelievable to me. I just don't get it. I don't get it. You accused him of child abuse. You presented this guy to the world as a child beater. Now, when I was a kid, that didn't mean anything. I mean, when I was growing up, this was normal to me. You know, my dad had beat the crap out of me. I thought every family was like that. It wasn't until I got older that I started to be exposed to more normal families and, functional, not dysfunctional people, and, an environment that wasn't all fucked up like my environment at home was, that I was like, okay, that wasn't normal. That's abnormal. Yeah. It wasn't until later, after I got out of that environment, until I was like, yeah, okay, that's not normal. But back when I was a fucking kid, in the fucking 70s and shit, it's like, it's normal. It actually was kind of normal, Parents beat their kids. Hell, I'd go to school, the fucking teachers could beat you. A big fucking ruler, you got out of fucking hand. Mwah! They had corporal punishment in the public schools back then. Oh, did I forget to tell you I'm old? You see the fucking white hair in my face? If you're able to see closer, you'd see to my fucking head, too. I'm not a young guy. Yes, I might have youthful exuberance and seem like I'm full of life and energy, but I'm not young. I don't want to be either. Young people are fucking stupid, especially today. No fucking wisdom. I mean, they can learn wisdom from older people, but they apparently don't want to learn anything except from their lefty professors, who are morons! Spent their whole lives in fucking academia. Most of them never had a real job.